Well, hi Scorpios! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your January 2022 reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So, Scorpios, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it probably is not your reading. I would check your moon sign because it's your private and personal self. And emotional, I should have said self. So, all cards are male or female. You may also seek out a private reading from someone that you trust, or check your moon sign, like I said. Okay, here we go. Judgment card, right in the center of your reading, Scorpios. Oh my gosh. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides all around you. They've been blowing the horn down on you, but you're awakening to a spiritual lesson. Okay, you're getting it. You know, spiritual lessons are very hard to learn, but you're getting it. You're awakening. That's awesome. It's going to open a lot of doors for you. Up here in your highest energy is the Seven of Wands. I think you've been blocking learning your spiritual lesson. You kind of been on guard because it was hard to do, but you're doing it. You're getting through it. All these wands coming up right here, these are like opinions or thoughts, something that you've been trying to block or deal with, thinking that you're doing this in self-defense. So between the Seven of Wands and the Judgment card, the two highest energies in this reading, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. You're entering a new phase in your life. And you're now looking at things not so much through rose-colored glasses. You're more looking at things for what they are and what you want in the future. So looking at that pentacle here, really gazing at it. This is the second biggest pentacle in the whole deck. Now you're thinking you want, something solid, secure, stable. You may be looking for a committed relationship here. If you're not looking for a committed relationship, you are just looking to be grounded and solid and stable. You might also be looking for money, okay, with that pentacle there. I have the Chariot right next to the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, you're moving forward from all this blocking, stopping yourself from moving forward because it was hard. But you couldn't help it. These guardian angels and spirit guides, they don't give up. They'll keep blowing that horn until you learn your spiritual lesson. It looks like you are, and that is awesome to get that behind you. So you're moving forward. I have the Chariot here. This is the card for Cancer. So Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. A little whip of those reins and you can really book and move forward fast, okay? But you are moving forward and you are focused on something more grounded in your life, something more stable and secure. I have the King of Pentacles. By all this blocking, learning your spiritual lesson, you've been blocking a twin flame or a soulmate from coming in. They're going to come in now. The King of Pentacles has a pentacle. You two are meant to be together. The King and Queen of Pentacles right here. You're moving forward. You learned your spiritual lesson. And now this is going to allow the King of Pentacles to come in. I don't think you would have noticed this King of Pentacles, male or female, coming in if you hadn't learned your spiritual lesson. So here comes somebody who is very stable, very grounded. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, like I said, might be in their chart. But if it's not, just look for someone who is grounded, who is stable, who has a job, and who is also looking towards a future. On the other side of the Judgment card is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, this is fire, So this would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But your energy, Scorpio, is you're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings and passion, and holding like a flower with the other hand, and you have a kitty down here. The Queen of Wands is a very passionate card. So it's like wherever you put your love, you put your passion, okay? But you are ready to move forward with that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. Under the King of Pentacles is the Knight of Cups. This King of Pentacles is coming in. They're going to make you a love offer. They're going to make an offer. You want to go to coffee? You want to go to a movie? You want to go to dinner? You want to go for a walk? Can I have your phone number? Anything to get a relationship started, to get to know you better. So they're very sincere. The Knight of Cups is a very sincere offer. Okay? It's coming in from the King of Pentacles, whether they're an earth sign or not. Right under the Judgment card is the Five of Cups. Now, you've been looking at these spilled cups, okay? This is kind of how you've been rejecting your spiritual lesson. You've been looking at the downside of love, concentrating on, how your cups get kicked over all the time. Well, I call this the card of hope because there's two full cups right behind this figure. And this is what's happening, is this Knight of Cups comes in, and they're going to turn you around because they're actually, they have a big heart. They have love in their heart. They have sincerity in their heart, and they have a pentacle, and they're coming in to make you an offer, okay? And on the back side, where these two full cups are, I have the Hierophant, the card for Taurus, which is actually an earth sign. So Taurus might be strong in your chart or around this reading in someone else's chart. But more importantly, this is about traditional values, traditional morals. This person will be very traditional. They might even open car doors, or open doors for you, or do traditional things and live a traditional style life. This card is about security, stability, groundedness. It's very spiritual. It can be about marriage. Wow. Talk about things turning around. That's what happens when you learn your spiritual lessons. We never know when we're in one, really, and we get through it, but, sometimes we know, I guess, because it's so hard, and when you're coming out of it on the other side, you look back and you could say, oh, that had to be a spiritual lesson because, boy, I've changed my way of thinking about whatever it might be. Okay, so with you, it had to be like looking towards the future. Maybe you were in the fool's energy of just kind of living in the moment, living day by day, throwing caution to the wind, something like that. But now you're wanting to be much more stable. You did have to come through a healing period for sure. Oh my goodness. Little fortune. Okay, so I have the Four of Swords here, up here in your highest energy, Scorpios. Yeah, you had to go through this period of healing. This is a spiritual, stained glass windows, healing card. This is probably where you learn most of your lesson, of your spiritual lesson. Swords are truth and clarity. Spending time alone. And it's like soul searching, trying to gather up all your truth and your clarity about what happened, about what you want, about what you don't want, about your path forward. You've gone through this period of spending time alone, doing all this healing. You come to this place. I have the Four of Cups and the Three of Swords. You've come to this place, you're like, I'm not accepting any more offers that are going to hurt my heart. Okay? Because I think that's how you got into this spiritual lesson to start with. There's three swords, actually. There might have been a third party with this Three of Swords. but you are refusing. There's 3 cups in front of you right here. You're refusing to allow that type of energy back in. You learned what went down and what you don't want in your life ever again. I have the 5 of Wands under the 4 of Swords and next to the Queen of Wands. So yeah, you had a lot of stress, anxiety, and confusion associated with this past relationship that you had to heal over. But you're moving forward. It's right next to the Queen of Wands. You're getting past it. Excuse me. Famous cough when I do a reading. It's just from talking a lot. So, this stress and this confusion was caused by whoever was in your life before. You know, they were toxic. They had someone or something attached to them. 3 swords, 3 people, the devil energy, the toxic energy. But goodbye, see, devil waving goodbye. You're not accepting that cup. You're tired of feeling the 5 of Wands all the time and having your heart broken. This is the card for Capricorn only because of the horns. Okay, so Capricorn might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. Capricorn is an earth sign. I want to point that out. But you are saying goodbye to all that. You're healed from all that. And then what we have here on the other side, it's like coming out on the, I got 2 cards of marriage going on here. This is a really strong soulmate or a twin flame that's coming in. I have the 4 of Wands. This is a divine soulmate. There is a lot of joy. See, 1111. There's a lot of joy there. This is union between 2 people. This is a card for marriage, love, and happiness. Yeah, goodbye to toxic energy. Goodbye to 3 parties. Goodbye to broken hearts. You're putting an end. I got the 10 of Swords next to the, or right under the 5 of Wands. It's next to the Hierophant. Yeah, you're going to be able to put an end to all the pain that you've been through, those 3 of Swords. And that's what this card is all about. The end. Look. And it's because you've gotten all this truth and all this clarity from all this soul searching and spiritual lesson that you have learned. So, because you're putting an end to all that, the universe, actually the universe has probably helped you to put an end to all that. I have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's right under the toxic energy of the devil. The Wheel of Fortune is the universe. You know, they were involved. They're involved in moving you forward towards your better, towards your fortune. And when that wheel's turning, you can't stop it. It will take you, I mean, you can delay it, like I think you were delaying it. But now it's turning, and it's going to bring someone in for you. You have actually been seeking your path forward, and you're probably doing that during your healing process, during your time alone. You know, seeking advice from the universe on now what do you do? Where do you go? What's your path forward to find a stable and secure relationship? Well, the Hermit is a card for Virgo, which is an earth sign again. And so the Hermit, when I look around the Hermit, they're saying, hey, looky here. The universe is involved, and they're moving you towards something better in your life. Hey, looky here, right above my head. There is a solid, secure, happy, probably, this is a union, a definite union. It can be a marriage. I have 2 cards of marriage here. So that's really strongly pointing to the person you're going to marry is coming in. So, you know, you've done all the right things. It was very difficult. You got through it. But watch for this soulmate. There's an offer coming in. You deserve it. You did all the hard work. So Scorpios, this was your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.